And hey, look here, y'all. Y'all know they did the quarterback, the tracking the reps, right, of Cleveland, only because Shedeur was there. If Shedeur wasn't there, they would have never had a tracker. Now, with this tracker, they thought that it would hurt Shedeur, but it showed so much light on him, they went to taking numbers back. Nah, that boy didn't throw a pick. He ain't throw a pick. Hey, we ain't count that. We ain't count that. God, oh, Shedeur out here balling. How we gonna make up all these crazy stores and Shedeur out here representing? So that's what they did. And with that, I look at it like, huh. So now that it's over and they can't track that, they decided, hey, we'll go ahead and track the college quarterbacks because the NFL, well, the Cleveland Browns, going to draft the quarterback. So let's track them. Now, I seen everybody on that list. I still feel like if they going to do the tracker list, they should have the Oklahoma quarterback on there. But they don't. They even could really have Vanderbilt quarterback on there. But they don't. So it is what it is. But my thing is, why don't you, what's this really for? What's this really for? Like to try to make people feel that Shedeur won't ever get an opportunity? Because it ain't doing the team no justice. None at all. It make it look like Kevin tanking. But look at y'all. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. We cover the NFL and college. Hey, we locked in. And hey, on Friday nights, if it ain't raining and it's a big boy game, I'ma slide out there. So, you know, it's a big boy game out there. Tomorrow night, I'ma hit up. But y'all, yeah, it's a lightning delay in the Cowboys and Eagles game, which is a good game. Wish it wouldn't have been no lightning delay, but so we are. So I say we might as well just jump on here and ride out. JB already knew what time it was. Yo, what's up with the folks in that area? Like, what are they trying to prove by first having the tracker for Shedeur, not having the tracker to still throw it back in Shedeur face, and you know, it's wild, yo. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. I don't understand it. I don't understand how I'm supposed to be for the team that I'm covering, and it feel like I'm not for it. Like I know you're supposed to be for the fans and get the questions you really want to know as well as you know the fans want to know, but having a draft, the track the quarterbacks in college throwing, Arch Manning, his next few games, they don't even count. I don't care how good he do. He can go perfect. Both games, Arch Manning game don't count. Lenore Sellers, no matter, unless he throw for 3,500 and 28 to 35 TDs passing, and he looks better in the passing game, then I'll look at him. But I think he ought to stay another year. I told y'all Carson Beck was him. I think Carson Beck, if we was really true look at it, LSU quarterback, I don't see him like that. Clemson quarterback, I don't see him like that. But Carson Beck, he stood in the paint. He was like that out there. If they really was trying to get one. Now, of course, you got Shedeur, and you know he could ball, but we don't know what Cleveland gonna do. But they putting this up there for entertainment. I say, okay, well, y'all want to put it up for entertainment? Let's ride. Let's talk. Let's talk about that thing. So, Carson Beck was on there. I did like Sam at Arizona State. I did like. They don't got the Oklahoma quarterback on there. That's one thing I don't like. And they don't have Diego from Vanderbilt. I don't like it. I don't like it. I wish that they did make this tracker list, but they do. They got it. I think Cleveland looking at a whole different situation in this. I think Cleveland looking at a whole different situation. I think they looking at O lineman and D lineman. Because you got to replenish. You got to regroup. You got to find some rookies that you know going to be like that you can start day one. Do you got a day one rookie that can start? Do you got one? If you got one, ball out. But if you don't, then you better find you some secondary guys or linebacker guys or wide receivers that can go in there and ball. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get with these drafts. You could predict the player going to be like that, and then they don't. But you got to do you got to get in there and start looking at what you got. And you got to look at these players to really see if you really feel they got what it takes to be like that. Because out of all them quarterbacks, I still don't understand it. Like, nah, I ain't going for that. I ain't going for that. I can't go for none of them quarterbacks when I know Shedeur produced 4 years straight. You can't tell me that. 2 at the SWAC level, HBCU, then Pac-12, Big 12. Like that. Like that. So I'm showing you that I'm a baller. I'm showing that I got everything I need. What else these quarterbacks gonna show you that I ain't show you? So I don't understand what the Browns doing. It is wild. It is wild. JB, yeah. Val C. Yeah, simply the Eagles game got the lightning delay, which I wish it didn't. It was rolling. Both teams rolling. To me, it ain't no defense out there. They just keep making offensive plays. But the game is good. I wonder how this gonna affect them. This kind of like another halftime, kind of, get you a little chill time in, get your mind right. Everybody asking Dak Prescott, hey, bro, hey, did you want to did you want to pop him in his face or what? Then y'all they gotta play where I guess the Cowboys mad at the Eagles. So one of the old linemen hold him up, and then man, he got this arm just hanging out. And then he whammed him. Wham! Whammed him. I say, dog. I say, I know that boy saying, hey, I got something for you, boy. Zipper, you say suspend that boy for the season. I ain't gonna say the season, but suspend him for about 6 to 10 games. And hit that paycheck. Wham, wham. Yeah, boy, you got to pay me. You got to pay me. Matt, you say them Falcons? Y'all got this weekend. Y'all got the Bucks, don't you? Yeah. LG, you say, Cole, I'm nervous now because we fumbled. Yeah, it's if Dak Prescott wouldn't have made that tackle, that boy was out of there. That boy was out of there. CJ, you say the Cowboys are still losing this game, though? Dak has to complete. Well, it looked like that's what finna happen. Who fumbled it? What, did Dak fumble it? Or the running back did? Excuse me. Ryan and Cole, you say they pulling off helmets. Somebody said that too. But now they pull out the helmet. He just did it. Helmet. They both had on their helmets. CJ, you say the Cowboys look better than I expected. Eagles secondary suspect. Well, they lost one of they big timers. They lost one of their big timers. JL, you say 27 saved today with the fumble recovery. He did, but Dak saved it from him getting up out of there and changed that whole game. Play for Keats, you say there is nobody in next year's draft better than Shedeur, and the Browns GM knows that. Just wait till 12 get his turn. Yeah, well, we waiting on his turn. I hope Beard know it. I hope Beard, they say Beard making moves back there. But it could be to scare up everybody. It could be to scare up everybody and make other people say, hey, well, we'll trade up for you, and you trade back, and we'll grab one of these quarterbacks while you got two quarterbacks. And that's just giving the Browns more to work with. Ryan Nicole, you say, you know, Shedeur taking notes. Man, I be taking big notes. Mac, it is. PWB, you say, so now the quarterbacks have to tackle too? At least in this game, they do. Play for Keats, you say Shedeur gonna have the NFL, and yeah, as soon as he gets to start, and he start balling out, yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. No, you say why would they? Wow, ain't it? Oh, the running back fumble? Golly. Boy, hey, he messed that up right there. PWB, say what in the world he was thinking? Man, Jalen Carter wasn't thinking. He wasn't. There's no way you do that and you in your right mind. I think he off. I think he off. I clearly think that man off. I know he off. Ryan Nicole, I bet that was good. I bet that was good. That was right down my alley. CJ, you say Shedeur needs to be studying film and training with it. He better be training with that VR. That's how you get the reps in. That what Kevin said. Kevin said that's how you get the reps. DT, you said Colin, Jalen Carter didn't want to play, probably to do something. Yeah. He couldn't have wanted to play because he thought about it, y'all, because he could have did it right in his face and get on his lips and stuff, but he aimed lower for his chest, which is still crazy to me. Yeah, that's still crazy to me. But I see you say they just don't want Shedeur, y'all. At least certain folks in that area that do a lot of talking. Whoever decide to do this, I ain't even tripping. It give me something to talk about. AB, you say you think the Falcons gonna beat Tampa? Now, Matt gonna say, yeah, me. Man, listen. Why don't you look at it? I think the Bucks got a better squad, but I'm gonna be tuned in. I know that. Let's look. Let's see what Atlanta got. ATL shouted. ATL shouted. Yeah. All right, let me go. Let me go look at my page. Let's see what Atlanta gonna do. All right, Michael Penix, it's in your hand, boy. They gave that boy that cash, and you still showed that. All right, so Michael Penix last year, well, he was 3 for 3. 3 interceptions, 3 picks. Kirk Cousins, 18 touchdowns, 16 picks. Sound like Joe Flacco. Boy, when you get that cash, boy, and that cash will have you operating different. Now they got a 5-5 running back. Robinson is him, but 300 carries, y'all, that's a lot of carries in the NFL. Whoo, that's a lot of carries. Wide receivers, he had 2 almost go for 1,000. Yeah, they say Mike Penix, you know, he showed that he could get down, balled out in the season finale. They finna see what he do. Oh, now this could be a telltale for Shedeur. They say they wanted Mike Penix to run the scout team until he took over in the future. What if they want that for Shedeur? Run the scout team till you take over. And they said the Falcons was hoping to get they got 14 stars out of Kirk Cousins, but they wanted more. They wanted more. Now I don't think the Browns looking to make that many, but let's look at the percentage. They got quarterback 6.5, running backs 8, wide receiver 7.5, O-line 8. All right, let's see what. And then they got D-line for Atlanta. They got that at a 6. Got the linebackers at 7.5. Secondary at a 7. Let's see what they got them Bucks. Them Bucks now. Them Bucks, hey. Bugs. Bugs. Yeah. Hold on. All right, Bucks quarterback at 8. Bucks running back at 8. Bucks wide receiver 8. Bucks O-line at 8. Bucks D-line a 7. Bucks linebacker a 7. Bucks. Bucks got this game. Matt gonna see me come on before the game and say Bucks got it. Matt gonna see me come on at halftime and say we winning. The Bucks got this. Yeah, we got this. My boy Baker Mayfield, he finna go out there and shine. Baker Mayfield finna. And we got Teddy Bridgewater, so we definitely finna ball. LG. Hey, I go to the store, to one of them grocery stores. You know the grocery stores. And I go to their magazine section and I go grab one. I go grab one every year. Since I knew I was gonna be in the NFL, I had to get me an NFL, and I always grab college, but this year I finally got the NFL. You know, look, we in the league now. Double P, what's good? CJ, you said Shiloh moving to Canada. If he decide to go, but I don't think he'll go to Canada. Now he might, but I don't think he will. He might, but I don't think he will. CJ, you say when the last time the Falcons made the playoffs? I don't remember. Only time I really remember the Falcons being good, the latest time, was when they made that Super Bowl run. Jan, you say not aware to choose to be correct. I was able to know. Hey, you better hope it up. You better hope it up. Yeah, y'all. These NFL games. Oh, and I get the I got the Fox game. Hold up. Tell y'all what games I'm gonna be watching. But I think they doing all that to dog my boy Shedeur. They want to make sure we don't think Shedeur gonna be the quarterback. They trying to force us. No, Cleveland's got Shedeur gonna get his opportunity. But hold on, y'all. Let me tell y'all what NFL games I'm gonna be watching on Sunday. Yeah, let me tell y'all what NFL games. Matt, all right, Friday the Chiefs play, but they play on YouTube. But I'm gonna be at a high school game tomorrow. All right, Sunday, September the 7th, the Bucks at Atlanta. I got that game on TV. I'm watching it. They got Cleveland and Cincinnati on Fox too, but I know I ain't getting that one. Then at the 4 o'clock spot, they got Tennessee and Denver. They have San Francisco and Seattle, Detroit and Green Bay, and Houston and Los Angeles. So at that 4 o'clock session, I think I'm gonna get Green Bay game. I think they're gonna give me Detroit and Green Bay. But they might give me Tennessee and Denver. But I'm thinking Green Bay. San Francisco and Seattle, I know that ain't gonna be my game. And Houston and Los Angeles, I doubt that be my game. And then that night game, Baltimore and Buffalo, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Yo, we locking in Sunday. We locking in. Let me glance at next week. What they got for next week? Hold up. When they start playing Monday night games? Oh, they don't play Monday night games till next week? Well, is that next week? Hold on. Hold up. Do they got a Monday night game? Yeah, they got a Monday night game, Minnesota and the Bears. Yeah, I get that too. All right, hold up. Now that next following week, we got a Thursday night game. Well, that's on Prime Video, so I don't know if I got that or not. My 1 o'clock games, you got Jacksonville at the Bengals. They could give me that, but they probably gonna give me New York and Dallas. But they could also give me New England and Miami. And then at the 4 o'clock spot, they got Denver and the Colts, Carolina and Arizona. I could end up getting that, or Philly and Kansas. I want the Philly and Kansas. Get that. I want Philly and Kansas. And then, hey, Monday night, you got them Tampa Bay at Houston. Now, the Bucks don't play at home for a while. Let me see when the Bucks get a home game. Bucks got a home game versus the Jets on the 21st. What's the 21st? A Sunday? Yeah. Bucks ain't got a home game till the 3rd week of the season. And that game played at 1 o'clock. I might slide out there. Jam, you say it's booming pretty good. Talking about raining. See, and then remember I told you the game was going to get late. Man, look. That game was white now. JF, say what y'all think the Chiefs and the Chargers going to be tomorrow. Chiefs probably going to win. But I don't know. Jim Harbaugh ain't playing no ball out there. They ain't playing no ball. Isaac, you say I heard Joe supposed to be ranked 30. Yeah, man. Let me go look that up, man. Joe Flacco, 31st ranked QB. Let me see. They went in on Joe Flacco now. Yeah, they went in on my boy. They went in. Hold up. Here you go. All right, they gave. Let me see if they show it. But we know Cleveland went all that. That's why if you rank that low, they even said Daniel Jones was in front of him, man. Daniel Jones? Come on, man. Daniel Jones is whack. Daniel Jones is whack. That's wild. That's wild. Adrian, you say the Chiefs versus the Chargers. I thought was tonight. I saw a little bit of game and the Chiefs were. No, that's tomorrow. That game tomorrow. Shot what's happening? JB, you say Trevor walking around with no. Them boys wilding in that tunnel. Cam, you said coming through. Last so might clear up. Well, I hope. Vassy. Real, you say I hope Shedeur is taking notes on this Jalen Hurts, how he operates as a quarterback. Shedeur will be successful. Yeah, he will. He taking notes. You gotta take notes on all that. When to take off, when to not take off, when to throw it. Yeah, you gotta ride that out. Yeah. You got to ride that out. Country boy, you say Bama lose 2 more games, and that coach, listen. If Alabama head coach, let me go look up let me see who he got next. Hold on. I feel bad for that boy, but Hey man, some things you gotta know to do. I'm not following Nick Saban. I don't care how much money they give me. Nick Saban, retire. I don't want that job. No, 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 no. Leave me at Washington. I'm eating out there. I got the formula out there. I'm balling. I keep sliding. Now I know the Pac-12 Washington went to the University of Washington went to the Big Ten, but hold on. What time Alabama play? All right, Alabama play Louisiana Monroe. They gonna win that game, but as far as they'll be Louisiana Monroe next week when they play Wisconsin, I would think that they should beat Wisconsin, but now I don't know. The way Wisconsin set up, I don't know if Alabama could beat them. Then they got Georgia. God, dog. But you know, real talk, we don't know what Georgia about. Let me look at Georgia. At least Alabama gonna have Florida State. They took an L to, but hold on. Let me go back to Alabama because Alabama played Florida State, so they get a hard game out the way. Then they get the UNL lose out of my road to get themselves back in order. Then they got Wisconsin, Georgia, Vandy. They got the whole slate. Then it get real. If he lose against Georgia, he might lose versus Vandy, and he might lose versus Tennessee and South Carolina, possibly LSU, Oklahoma. Y'all, this could get real ugly for Alabama. But let me look at Georgia because I don't think Georgia play nobody as of yet. Georgia had a cupcake game. Then they got another cupcake game. Then they got Tennessee. Now, next week, not this week, they got a cupcake game. But they got Tennessee after that. They better come with it. Then Bama, but Bama I don't think like that. Kentucky, Auburn, Mississippi, Florida. Yeah, that thing get real. Y'all know what? Hold on. Let me see if the Jags play that weekend. Boy, hey. Well, your boy might, nah, I got a big weekend that week. But hold on, let me see. Hold up. Hold on, let me see what the Jags play that weekend. All right, the Jags got, God dog it. They play the Raiders away. Never mind, I can't do what I was thinking. Yeah, Brandon, you say the game gonna be back on at 11:30. God, dog. Eastern Standard Time. Well, they try and make me go to sleep. KD, you say I know one thing. It's something in this NFL water. He's hey, they tripping, ain't it? Pretty me. You say we don't know either. We usually beat Georgia. But the way, yeah. It's getting real. It's getting real. Matt, you say you gonna follow Nick Saban? Pretty me, you say no, the game's still on rain delay. Brandon, you say I need that weather to be going somewhere. Now, see, that's what. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna enjoy it. I want tomorrow to be a good, smooth day where I can go and watch that high school game tomorrow. Yo, tomorrow and at this game they be saying Tig, what? Y'all, that thing be sounding good out there. They had me saying I was crying. Hey. CJ, I heard. LG, you say they never showed my OU Sooners love. We ran 18. Well, y'all got the quarterback. Listen, y'all got the QB. That QB like that. Y'all quarterback is like that. Let me look at the stats right now in college ball. Right now in college ball. Now, some of these quarterbacks done played 2 games, so I ain't counting that. But you got quarterbacks with the most passing yards. 2 quarterbacks I can't count that. Well, 3. The top 3, the top 4 are the top 5, 6. Matter of fact, no, the top 2 just played. Well, in the top 6. So the quarterback at Baylor, he got 419 yards. That boy did that in 1 game. I don't think Baylor played the week before. Yep, that boy did that in 1 game. And they got a big boy game versus SMU. Yeah, he did that in 1 game. But he threw the ball almost 50 times. 3 touchdowns, though. That's a quarterback everybody should be looking at. John Mattier. I'm saying his name right. That boy is my boy right there, man. Now he threw the ball 37 times, almost 400 yards, 3 touchdowns. And his rushing, he had 7 carries, 24 yards, and a touchdown. Now, one of the top quarterbacks in the country nobody don't talk about is Andrew Body at Alabama State. But they don't really talk about him. Duke got a big boy quarterback. Duke quarterback threw for almost 400 yards with 3 touchdowns. Let me see that he run it. Let me see the Duke quarterback run it. Y'all know what's funny? It seems like Duke quarterback may transfer again. I know that sounds crazy, but it just feel like that man might transfer again. Let me see if he be told it. Nah, he don't run it. He don't run it. Or if he do, they was getting to him. Hold on, let me see if Robinson be running it. Y'all, there's some good quarterbacks out here. It's some real good quarterbacks out here. Nah, he don't run it either. He can run it, but he ain't running it. Ooh. Ole Miss quarterback, he got that height, but he throwing picks and interception hand in hand. God, dog. Fresno quarterback threw 4 interceptions, y'all. Oh, let me see if I got that right. God, dog. Well, I'd love to play him. That boy threw 4 interceptions. Goodness gracious. Yeah, some quarterbacks just ain't like that. And then the quarterback at USC, Jaden, he holding down. He ran a quarterback up out of there. That boy ran a quarterback up out of there. Some quarterbacks just ain't getting it done, y'all. Some QBs ain't getting it done. Rich Girl, you say they need a transfer portal in the NFL. Well, they kind of got it, but Zip, you say 20 minutes until a game? Yeah. Country. Oh, you right there. Well, that was right outside of Ocala. Oh, in that area. Players returning to the field in 8 minutes. That's good. That's good. You say, but you live in Austin. Well, you got it. Well, you a Texas fan. No matter how you slice that, these fans right here shocked by Arch's performance. Well, I was as well. His last drive showed what he could be, but the rest of the game showed that is him also. So, which one he really gonna do? Which one he really gonna do? Golly. CJ, you say if the Cowboys win after this break, it's a setup. Well, the Eagles got the ball, I think. Eagles got the ball. P. Hall, I ain't heard nothing about Shiloh. It looked like the NFL saying, nah, hey, we ain't worried about you, boy. Rich Girl, you say you think the NFL trying to move back to Boer. They might be, but let me see what Diego did. See, nobody ain't talking about Diego, y'all. Diego is at Vanderbilt. Let me see. I don't know who he played, but he got Virginia Tech this week, so he got to show up. He got to show up. He got Virginia Tech this week. He got to show up. But this past game right here, Man, actually, Diego been balling 23 and 24. And if he ball this year, my boy should be a draft pick. Y'all, Diego should be a draft pick. I'm just telling y'all now. I know y'all might not be watching everything, but that man should be a pick. He had 8 carries, 44 yards. Yeah, he finna turn up. Let me see if that game come on TV. If they play Virginia Tech on TV, I'm watching. Oh my goodness. Yo, now I ain't tripping on Texas. I'm glad they on TV. But they got San Jose State on TV, so that's at 12. I guess I will watch it to see what Arch Manning do. Matt, I need to hit ATL. Duke versus Illinois Saturday, big game. San Jose State gonna get tore up by Texas. I hope FIU shock Penn State. Baylor and SMU gonna be good. Hold up. Boy, Oregon at Oklahoma State gonna be a good one. Ole Miss and Kentucky should be good. Colorado at 3:30, so I'll be tuned into that. I come on before the game, early that morning, and then at halftime. And then at the end of the game. South Florida play at 4:15 versus them Gators. That's a good one, too. Hold on, y'all. I don't see this Virginia Tech game. Michigan at Oklahoma. Big boy game. I don't see the game versus Vanderbilt and Virginia Tech. Hold up. Gotta slow down because I don't see it. I don't see that game. Hold on. Let me see that game. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find what time that game come on because Diego is him. No. Hold up. Oh, Arizona State at Mississippi State. That's gonna be decent too. Oh, that game come on at 7:30. Vanderbilt versus Virginia Tech. Big game. That's a big game. LG, you said they are going to review the play and see if the Lightning calls the what? Who said that? Double P. I ain't got no plan on it at the moment. Brandon, you say the Eagles are about to drive out and score after the break. We finna see. We finna see. We finna see now. Y'all, it's some good games on Saturday. Some real good games. So basically, Saturday, y'all, I'm going to turn on and watch Arch Manning. I got to see if Arch Manning redeem himself. So I'm going to turn on and watch Arch Manning, see if he redeem himself. Hopefully, FIU could upset Penn State. Then at 3:30, we watching Coach Prime. So I'm going to come on at halftime of the 12 o'clock game. I'm going to come on definitely halftime at Colorado game and at the end of Colorado game. And then later that day, let me see what I'm going to watch. Later that day, the Oklahoma game. Oklahoma and Michigan. That's who's going to have my attention. Oklahoma and Michigan. But y'all, hold on. We got to talk about them running backs. Who was out there toting that thing? Hold on. Let me see what running back was toting that thing. Hold up. UNLV running back, he played in 2 games, so he don't count. Fresno State, did they play 2 games? I think they did too. Now, Troy, I don't think they played 2 games. They running back ran for 186. Y'all, there's some running backs out here toting that thing. Hey, Hayes King ran for 156 on us with 3 TDs. That boy a running back. LJ Martin had 8 carries for 131 yards. That boy averaging 16 yards a carry. But it's a running back for Louisville averaging 21 yards a carry. Running back for Arizona averaging 17 yards a carry. Y'all, these boys out here just breaking loose. Oh, y'all know a quarterback? Now, you know because he got in that drama. You never know how they go. Hey, Joe Jackson from Polk County. My boy got over 100 yards rushing. But, hey, that quarterback at Tulane right now, Jake Bowling. Jake might have to finish his career at Tulane, but, man, Jake threw it 31 times. Now, his passing yards ain't like that. But he getting the job done. He ran that ball 10 times for 113 yards. That boy out there told it. Max, you say they're back on the field? All right, cool. JF, you say what y'all think the score going to be for the game? At this pace, it looked like they scoring almost every drive, but Cowboys done gave up the fumble. I'm going to say the Eagles going to win by a touchdown or 2 touchdowns. Say Mo, I ain't heard no more about him. LG, you say the Cowboys getting the ball back, the Lightning calls fumble. What? Well, then it might be different. Hey, Matt, appreciate it. Appreciate that. Real. Yo, if I'm up, I'm going to come on at halftime. I mean, at the end of this game. If I'm up, I come on at the end of this game.